tell you when you should get out of that corner. That's what the St. Louis Police Association is telling us. They want the NFL to forget about your First Amendment right, but the police officers got their First Amendment right? But forget about those 5 black players. Go sit in that corner. They're calling for the players involved to be disciplined and for the Rams and the NFL to deliver a very public apology. For what? For what? Rayola said he planned to speak to the NFL and the Rams to voice his organization displeasure tomorrow. He also planned to reach out to other police organizations in St. Louis and around the country to enlist their input on what the appropriate response from law enforcement should be. Rayola warned, I know there are those who will say these players are simply exercising their First Amendment right. Well, we got news for people who think that way. Cops have First Amendment rights too, and we plan to exercise ours. That's what's beautiful about United States of America. You have your right, and sometimes you exercise your right violently, very violently, and you take certain people's lives into your own hands, especially black males, especially young black males. You take it into your own hand, and you exercise your right to gun them down, whether they are armed or unarmed. That's right. I remind the NFL and their players that it's not the violent thugs burning down buildings that buy their advertisers' products. Now think about it. Think about it. This is Ferguson, Missouri. You calling protesters thugs. A thug is the new name, is the new code word. It's the new code word. And we are seeing it over and over. And I have to say this. The media very rarely allows you to understand these things. You're not going to hear those new code words. They're telling you, well, when we want to call certain people in the urban community words, we call them thugs. That's what we call them. And it's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. But it's real. So, it's cops and good people of St. Louis and other NFL thugs that do. Somebody needs to throw a flag on this play. If it's not the NFL and the Rams, then it will be the cops and their supporters. Brian McCarthy, Vice President of Communication for the NFL Football League, released the following statement Monday morning. We respect and understand the concerns of all individuals who have expressed views on this tragic situation. So, the people in Ferguson are now considered to be thugs by the St. Louis Police Association. What's next, ladies and gentlemen? What's next? It's just so really unbelievable. Time check. The time is approximately 8:48 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Semper Alexander Computer Consultants, where they implement cost-effective solutions to fulfill your business need. Semper Alexander for all your computer needs. You can call them at 973-763-2011. That's 973-763-2011. We'll be right back after this short break.
You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome, and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Maybe the hardest part is if you teach, you have to live your teaching. You can't say, you do not as I do, but do as I say. No. You have to say, I'm doing my best to live what I teach. I have a painting by Phoebe of a group that she calls Sister Suki's Funeral. And they're all the women, there are about 9 women, and they all look like women in my grandmother's prayer meeting group. So whenever I'm obliged to do something, I take that painting and I look at that painting. There's an empty chair. And I think, now what would Grandma do? What would she say? I can almost hear her voice say, now, sister, you know what's right. Just do right. You don't really have to ask anybody. The truth is, right may not be expedient. It may not be profitable, but it will satisfy your soul. It brings you the kind of protection that bodyguards can't give you. Try to be all you can be, to be the best human being you can be. Try to be that in your church, in your temple. Try to be that in your classroom. Do it because it is right to do. You see, people will know you, and they will add their prayers to your life. they'll wish you well. I think if your name is mentioned and people say, oh, hell, oh, damn, I think you're doing something wrong. But if your name is mentioned and people say, oh, she's so sweet, he's so nice, oh, I love, oh, God bless her. There you are. So try to live your life in a way that you will not regret years of useless virtue and inertia and timidity. Take up the battle. Take it up. It's yours. This is your life. This is your world. I'll be leaving it long before you under the ordinary set of circumstances. You make your own choices. You can decide life isn't worth living. And that would be the worst thing you can do. How do you know? So far. Try it. See. So pick it up. Pick up the battle and make it a better world. Just where you are. Yes. And it can be better, and it must be better. But it is up to us.
Presently you could see somebody suffering